Hey there, fellow Singaporeans. It's Iggy here, your guide from the Investing Iguana channel. Today, we're going to embark on a fascinating journey with Singaporeans' Guide to Converting Expenses into Income. In this video, I'll be unveiling some ingenious strategies that will transform your financial approach. We're talking about flipping the script on traditional financial concepts, turning those draining liabilities into income-generating assets right here in Singapore. Whether it's your home, your car, or even your daily expenses, I'll show you how these can become sources of income, enhancing your cash flow and ultimately, your financial well-being. So, if you're ready to revolutionize the way you view and manage your finances, stay tuned, because this is going to be a game-changer for your financial journey. As we navigate the ever-changing landscape of personal finance, mastering the art of turning liabilities into profitable assets is key to our financial well-being. This exploration delves into practical strategies and insights tailored to our local context, helping you redefine traditional financial concepts and manage cash flow effectively for stability and growth. Understanding the basics: income, expenses, assets, liabilities. In the realm of personal finance, particularly within the vibrant market of Singapore, misconceptions can often cloud our understanding. Today, I'm here to challenge these misconceptions and shed light on the true meaning of assets and liabilities. Assets are resources with economic value that an individual, corporation, or country owns or controls with the expectation that it will provide a future benefit. These can be tangible, such as real estate, cars, or cash, or intangible, like stocks, bonds, or intellectual property. On the other hand, liabilities are what you owe to others. These could be loans, mortgages, or any form of debt. They represent obligations and are settled over time through the transfer of economic benefits, including money, goods, or services. The conventional wisdom often suggests that all assets are inherently good and all liabilities are inherently bad. However, this is not always the case. Some assets may not provide significant future benefits and can even become financial burdens. For example, a car, while considered an asset, depreciates over time and incurs costs such as maintenance and insurance. Similarly, not all liabilities are detrimental. For instance, a mortgage, while technically a debt, allows you to own a home which could increase in value over time. It's also worth noting that liabilities such as student loans could be seen as an investment in future earning potential. The crucial role of cash flow in Singapore. Cash flow, the movement of money into and out of your wallet, plays a pivotal role in your financial health. It's not just about the amount you earn, but also about how you manage and allocate your funds. Let's consider an anecdote to illustrate this concept. Meet Jane, a resident of Singapore. Jane earns a decent salary from her job, but she often finds herself struggling financially at the end of each month. Despite her income, her expenses, including rent, groceries, transportation, and occasional luxuries, often outpace what she earns. This results in a negative cash flow. On the other hand, there's John, who earns roughly the same as Jane. However, John is meticulous about managing his finances. He allocates a certain portion of his income towards necessities, sets aside a percentage for savings, and only then considers discretionary spending. This careful management results in a positive cash flow, with his income consistently outpacing his expenses. Over time, John's positive cash flow allows him to accumulate savings, which he then invests. These investments, in turn, generate additional income, transforming what was initially a liability, his expenses, into an asset, his investments. In contrast, Jane's negative cash flow prevents her from building savings or making investments. Her financial health suffers as a result, despite her comparable salary. This anecdote underscores the crucial role of cash flow in personal finance. It's not just about how much you earn, but also about how effectively you manage and allocate your funds. In a dynamic economy like Singapore's, understanding and maintaining a positive cash flow can be the key to transforming liabilities into assets, enhancing financial health, and building lasting wealth. Redefining assets and liabilities, a Singaporean perspective. In the context of Singapore, the traditional definitions of assets and liabilities can indeed benefit from a practical reinterpretation. An asset, in the most pragmatic sense, should be something that actively contributes to your income. For instance, consider owning a rental property in a bustling neighborhood like Orchard Road or Marina Bay in Singapore. This property is not just a physical asset, but also a source of regular rental income. It's an investment that, over time, pays for itself and eventually generates profit, thereby actively putting money in your pocket. On the flip side, a liability is something that drains your resources or creates an outgoing cash flow. Take, for example, a car loan with hefty monthly payments. While the car itself might be considered an asset in a traditional sense, the loan associated with it is a liability. The regular payments constrain your finances, and the car's value depreciates over time, unlike assets such as property which can appreciate. Moreover, in Singapore, where the cost of car ownership is high due to factors like COE, Certificate of Entitlement, maintenance costs, and high petrol prices, a car loan can significantly drain your resources. Therefore, when planning your finances, it's important to consider not just the immediate value of assets and liabilities, but also their long-term impact on your cash flow. By focusing on acquiring assets that generate income and minimizing liabilities that drain resources, you can work towards improving your financial health and building wealth effectively in Singapore's dynamic economy. Turning your Singapore home from a liability into an asset. In the context of Singapore, a home is often considered an asset. However, if your home is draining your resources due to mortgage payments and maintenance costs, it can become more of a liability. The good news is, there are ways to transform your home from a liability into an asset. One effective strategy is to rent out a room or even the entire property. With platforms like Airbnb, you can easily turn your home into a source of income. For instance, if you have a spare room in your HDB flat or condominium, you could rent it out to tourists or expatriates. Renting out property on home-sharing platforms like Airbnb is not technically illegal in Singapore. However, the government imposes a minimum rental period of 3 months for non-landed private property and 6 months for Housing Development Board (HDB) flats, which are a form of government housing. This not only provides a steady stream of income, but also helps offset the costs of mortgage payments and upkeep. Another option could be to leverage your home for income by running a home-based business, subject to the guidelines set by the Housing and AMP Development Board (HDB) or the Urban Redevelopment Authority (URA). This could range from offering tuition classes, baking cakes for sale, or even providing freelance design services. However, it's important to ensure that the income potential of these ventures outweighs the costs. Factors such as the location of your property, market rental rates, and the demand for your services should be carefully considered. Investing in income-generating properties in Singapore. Consider properties in desirable areas that are likely to attract reliable tenants. Locations such as Orchard Road, Marina Bay, and Raffles Place are prime areas due to their proximity to business districts, shopping centers, and public transportation. Properties in these areas tend to have high rental demand, which can lead to a steady stream of rental income. Focus on tenant reliability. A reliable tenant who pays rent on time can provide a steady income stream, while an unreliable tenant can lead to income instability and potential legal issues. Conducting thorough tenant screenings and reference checks can help ensure you rent your property to reliable individuals. Effective property management is also crucial. This involves maintaining the property, addressing tenant concerns promptly, and ensuring compliance with all relevant laws and regulations. Some property owners choose to hire property management companies to handle these tasks, while others prefer to manage their properties themselves. The ultimate goal of investing in income-generating properties is to achieve a rental income that not only covers all property-related expenses, such as mortgage payments, property taxes, and maintenance costs, but also generates a profit. This profit can then be reinvested into other income-generating assets, creating a cycle of wealth accumulation. Building financial intelligence for asset conversion. Building financial intelligence is a crucial step towards asset conversion. It involves making informed decisions, understanding the nuances of Singapore's market, and continuously learning and updating your knowledge. In the context of Singapore, a global financial hub, financial intelligence takes on added significance. The city-state's dynamic economy offers a myriad of investment opportunities, from real estate to stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. Understanding these opportunities, their potential returns, and associated risks is a key aspect of financial intelligence. Informed decision-making is another crucial component. This involves not just understanding the various investment options, but also assessing your own financial goals, risk tolerance, and investment horizon. For instance, if you're a risk-averse investor looking for stable returns, you might prefer investing in real estate or government bonds. On the other hand, if you're willing to take on more risk for potentially higher returns, you might consider investing in stocks or startups. Continuous learning is also vital. This could involve reading books on personal finance, attending workshops or webinars, or seeking advice from financial experts. In Singapore, there are numerous resources available for this, from financial literacy programs run by the government to courses offered by private institutions and online platforms. For example, the Institute for Financial Literacy, a collaboration between MoneySense and Singapore Polytechnic, offers free financial education programs. Online platforms like Coursera and Udemy also offer a variety of courses on personal finance and investment. The more you know, the better you can manage your finances and make informed decisions that align with your financial goals. By building your financial intelligence, you can effectively transform liabilities into assets, enhance your financial health, and build lasting wealth in Singapore's dynamic economy. Preparing for future liabilities with long-term planning. In the context of Singapore, long-term financial planning plays a crucial role in preparing for future liabilities. This involves a combination of saving, investing, and strategic use of financial tools. Saving. Start by setting aside a portion of your income regularly. Singapore's National Savings Scheme, the Central Provident Fund, CPF, is a key tool for this. CPF contributions from your salary can be used for housing, healthcare, and retirement needs. Investing. Besides saving, consider investing to grow your wealth over time. This could be in the form of stocks, bonds, or real estate. For instance, the Singapore Exchange, SGX, offers a variety of securities for investment. Alternatively, purchasing a property in Singapore not only provides a roof over your head but could also appreciate in value over time. Insurance. Insurance is a vital tool in managing potential future costs. Health insurance schemes like MediShield Life, a basic health insurance plan, can help cover large hospital bills and certain costly outpatient treatments. For retirement, consider schemes like CPF Life that provide a monthly payout for as long as you live. Healthcare. In Singapore, healthcare costs can be high. Planning for these costs is essential. MediSave, a part of your CPF savings, can be used to pay for your personal or dependents' hospitalization, day surgery, certain outpatient expenses, and approved medical insurance. Retirement. Planning for retirement is another important aspect. The CPF system in Singapore is designed to help you save for retirement, with the Retirement Sum Scheme providing monthly payouts when you reach the payout eligibility age. Assessing the financial impact of relationships. The financial aspect of relationships is indeed often overlooked, but it plays a significant role in our overall financial health. In the context of Singapore, this becomes even more pertinent given the high cost of living. A partner or a child can be considered an asset if they are contributing positively to your income. For instance, in a dual-income family in Singapore, both partners contribute to the household income, thereby increasing the family's financial stability and ability to save or invest. On the other hand, a partner or child can also be a liability if they are financially dependent on you. For example, raising a child in Singapore can be expensive, with costs ranging from education, healthcare, to daily expenses. Similarly, if a partner is not working and relies on you for financial support, this could strain your finances. Open discussions about money are crucial in managing these financial dynamics. It's important for couples to have honest conversations about their income, expenses, savings, and financial goals. This could involve setting a family budget, planning for big expenses, or deciding on investment strategies. Joint financial planning is another important aspect. This could involve decisions about purchasing a home, a common scenario in Singapore due to the high rate of home ownership, planning for retirement, or saving for a child's education. Tools like the Central Provident Fund, CPF, can be effectively used in this planning process. Mastering cash flow for financial success in Singapore. Consider a young professional named Alex living in Singapore. Alex earns a decent income but struggles to save money due to high living expenses. Here's how Alex can master cash flow for financial success. Income. Alex's income comes from his job. To increase his income, Alex could consider upskilling or reskilling to qualify for a higher-paying job or side gig. Expenses. Alex needs to track his expenses meticulously. By categorizing his expenses into necessities, wants, and savings, Alex can identify areas where he can cut back. For instance, he might find that he's spending a lot on dining out and could save money by cooking at home more often. Assets. Alex should aim to increase his assets. This could be in the form of savings, investments, or property. For example, he could invest in Singapore's robust stock market or in real estate, which can provide a steady stream of rental income. Liabilities. Alex should aim to decrease his liabilities. This could mean paying off debts as quickly as possible or avoiding taking on high-interest debt. Strategic redirection. By strategically redirecting resources from expenses to assets, Alex can improve his financial health. For example, the money saved from dining out less could be invested in the stock market. By mastering his cash flow in this way, Alex can transform his financial landscape and achieve financial success in Singapore. This is a simplified example, and the actual process can be more complex. But it illustrates the basic principle of mastering cash flow for financial success. And that, my friends, wraps up our guide on converting expenses into income, Singapore style. I hope you found these insights and strategies both enlightening and practical for transforming your financial situation. Remember, it's all about seeing the potential in what you already have and making smart, informed decisions to turn your liabilities into profitable assets. If you enjoyed this video and gained valuable knowledge, please show your support by hitting that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to Investing Iguana for more financial wisdom and tips tailored just for you, right here in Singapore. Your engagement and feedback mean the world to us and help us bring more content that matters to you. Until our next financial adventure, keep reinventing your finances and turning those expenses into income. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.